More flares and all the other shit.
Yeah, setting off flares or sexual harassment. Hey, what?
Sexual harassment. Imagine I said that.
How far did that come on? Your mics were on there, by the way.
You can hear us right now.
You can hear the sex
Welcome to the 7th home game, the final game of the 2018 season for WSA Winnipeg. Hands are in the air. There's packed stands here at the Raf Contafio Soccer Complex here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. KAW Valley's in town. Ryan Brandt is to my right. Ryan, we're in for a great game of soccer here.
Yeah, this should be a good one. KAW Valley's first trip up to the beautiful province of Manitoba. Maybe not as expected for the heat that they have to face. 33 degrees. They probably Googled Winnipeg.
Yeah.
And going, what am I doing here? This
Winter
is
peg, right?
33. What's going on? It's turf because you can't grow grass or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a fantastic one. Winnipeg really wants another crack at KAW Valley. Their opening game of the season, a 2-1 loss. A Nico Bicus goal got them back in the game and almost pushed for that equalizer. The reverse fixture, some injuries take in, and Winnipeg was part of a big road trip in Des Moines and Chicago and Kansas. So that takes a toll after a while. 4-1 loss to close out that trip. So now they look for a win, and will be tough because there's several key omissions from the team. Cello Danji will sit out this game due to a red card from the game on Tuesday. Also sitting out, Raffo Hin, kind of the driver of that midfield, a key part of this Winnipeg offense, defense. He's part of everything in this team, and he'll be a huge loss in the middle, especially because he hasn't got to play KAW Valley yet. Didn't go on the road trip and was really excited when I was talking to him during warm-up, just how a missed opportunity to take on a team that he hasn't yet faced, especially Winnipeg's looking for that first win, try and close up the season on a high note.
Yeah, and they showed some offenses last on Tuesday. Weren't able to knock off St. Louis. St. Louis was in town, but St. Louis matched them step for step and actually added one at the end to take the victory 4-3. But clean slate on the scoreboard right now, and WSA Winnipeg looking to finish the season with a win and with a team that they've played against well before, and also KAW Valley coming off a loss Wednesday to the hands of the Chill.
Yeah, we'll look to Will Brown, the number 11 from Winnipeg, to continue doing what he did on Tuesday. Got his first start in a little while against St. Louis. Played really well in that contest and set up a couple goals, picked up an assist for his trouble. We'll see what kind of impact he can have in this game. Also, big change for Winnipeg. Josh Dielman makes his first home start of this season to close out things. The University of Saskatchewan goalie will get the first start, give Evan Barker a little break in that final game of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. Barker has been he's played every minute so far that I've seen in the home games. I don't think Dylan has had a start all year. We'll see how he does with that. But my biggest question mark out there is how do WSA Winnipeg go about replacing or trying to replace the efforts of a guy like Raffo Hin, who is basically the whole team runs through his actions on the field.
Yeah, Jonathan Dodd gets a chance to start today. He normally comes in, put that hour mark, and plays that final half hour in these home games in the midfield. Maybe offers a bit of extra height, a little extra size, physicality that could help out a midfield with two smaller guys than Braden Silva and Kalen Buda. We'll see what he can do in this start for him and his the final game of this year for Winnipeg, and what else they can offer. Seem to be kind of lining up 3 in the midfield, 4 at the back, and 3 forwards, Bicus and Hooper on the wings. So that will be interesting. KAW Valley pretty much doing the same though, so we'll see what can go on there. We'll see what Tucker Stevenson, the big goal scorer, can do here in Winnipeg too.
Stevenson has been busy all season long. 7 goals to his credit, which is quite a bit in basically scoring every 2 games in this type of clip. So, but Winnipeg getting a nice look at goal right here with was that Will Brown?
Nico Bicus to the middle, just caught that on the outside of the foot. Bicus scored the first goal of the season against KAW Valley. A beautiful finish from around the same spot. A nice hit volley and buried it into the corner on American television that day. So good for him in that mark. And
there you
open the campaign. He'll be joining Tobias Hyrick-Kruger, Josh Dielman at the University of Saskatchewan next year. So that's exciting, and trying to add another one and get a goal at home too to help things out.
Another addition to the starting lineup that we haven't seen start, and most likely in the place of.
Good takeaway here from Amara.
Amara takes it there.
Comes back, some good touch to start things up.
Dona Kasonga getting a start today. He's usually someone who comes in relief, but he'll get an opportunity to start this one. Maybe give himself an opportunity to make something happen.
Yeah, we had a lot of good things to say about him in the Tuesday game against St. Louis. Came in to replace Cello Danji and made his impact felt pretty early on. Set up a nice run. Almost led to a goal for Winnipeg right off the hop, and eventually did lead to a nicely set up play by Will Brown and player finished it off is escaping me right now, but it all kind of started with Kasunga hopping on and adding some size, and he's a player that's improved as the season's wearing on.
That he has. Not going to see Aaron Badescu in this one. He played a very short amount last game, but was escorted off the field after disagreement with the officiating.
Jonathan Dodd, the player he's covering, having a little smile along with the Adrian Gutierrez. Both were confused at why the play was brought down. I guess the ref saw Dodd maybe pulling on the shirt or doing something he didn't like.
Right.
Usually not enough to see a whistle, but hey, you have the whistle. You can blow it whenever you want.
sure.
So lets them know they're not going to be taking any of that, and we'll see the impact of that as this game goes on. We'll see what Kansas City can do. I'm excited to see them. I haven't watched them since the start of the year, and what they can offer. Tucker Stevenson, we mentioned, is the big man in there, but a lot of speed, a lot of skill for a first-year team, and been impressed with what I've seen so far.
For sure. Stevenson is someone to watch the whole 90 minutes or however long that he's out there on the field. Of course, we welcome all those watching on both YouTube and our Facebook channels, especially if you're from all the way out in Kansas City and KAW Valley and watching KAW Valley FC. Their first game here, 2018. So excited to watch this team. Obviously, they're in the blues, and Winnipeg in their regular whites. Ball played into touch. We'll get a throw in here. A little bit too high for, I believe that is a Hyra Kruger on the far side there.
Yeah, good up there from the Kansas City defender to knock it out. We'll see where Tobias finishes this game, as he's typically a forward who's moved into the right back position, and in the doubleheader against St. Louis due to one of their quick, pacey strikers was playing as a central defender, also sweeper at times.
Yeah.
So he'll play on the outside today on the flanks and see what he can do there, get some crosses in, see a little more of the offense out of him, and I think that only benefits Winnipeg, unless, of course, KAW Valley is something that he has to worry about too.
Yeah, he's been a bit nomadic over the last little while with his positioning on the field. He's a player that WSA Winnipeg has known to, because they can turn to him for just about any responsibilities on the field, and he can fill those admirably. So he's usually one of the guys that is asked to move if they decide to make a strategy change as far as a player placement.
And a good link up here with Kalen Voodoo, almost getting something going. That switch for Bicus a little short, and an opportunity for Kansas City on the clear, but that speed of Prince Amara always factors in. Good touch to set things up with Bicus, and now we'll see what Winnipeg can do in transition.
Bicus with some nice footwork, plays it to Amara. Amara looking for a cross here. Plays into the center there. Nice shot at goal, and a goal!
You couldn't play that one much better. Prince Amara, low driven cross, finds the foot of Will Brown, and Winnipeg's leading scorer is back there. Is his third of the year. We talked about the impact Will Brown had setting up goals on Tuesday against St. Louis, and 6 minutes into things, how many times have we seen Winnipeg down, and this time on the advantage and in control, and
Flipping
a good opportunity to turn things through is, wow, what a calm finish. Hard, low to that far post, and not much that Restrepo could do with that. So 1-0 Winnipeg to start things out.
So many times during this season, we've seen WSA Winnipeg get control down deep and not be able to get those crosses through the center, or when they are through the center, not to somebody who can do something with them, or say if sometimes no one's there. This time, Will Brown makes no mistake, just pauses to the back of the net, and now it's 1-0 WSA Winnipeg Wolfpack.
And those are dangerous, those low crosses, because you never know what can happen. Deflect off a defender's foot, a misplay by the goalkeeper, right under the foot of a striker. And this time it was just perfectly placed. It all started at midway, at midfield. Amara making a nice touch, gets the ball, heads it to Bicus, overlap run, Bicus finds him. And you can't do much better than Prince Amara did to set up that goal. He created that entire play. And all Brown had to do is have a calm and cool finish, and that's what he had. And we'll see what Kansas City can do here, or KAW Valley rather, because this is a team with a lot of skill. It's early, 6 minutes into things, and if you were watching the World Cup in the semifinals, England-Croatia, 6 minutes into things, England scored, and they didn't finish off. So Winnipeg has to be careful.
Yeah, still lots to play for here, and KAW Valley will be playing inspired football for the duration of this one. They want those points to finish off the season, and they also want to build on to their. They actually get with that goal, they become their goal differential becomes only +1. So they want to finish off the season in the pluses on that.
Yeah, it's neat seeing this inspired play from Winnipeg following the goal. You can tell they know that they have an opportunity now to take control of this game and look for that first win. They're really driving things and leading the play, and we'll see if more of that's to come.
Inspired play so far, looking to take it to KAW Valley, but KAW Valley looking to establish a little bit of possession here, slow things down a little bit.
Good little play, with Gibson finding Kata in the middle. Just not able to get things through. Bicus is there, and that's what Winnipeg want to try and do. Just be frustrating, get in the way of those balls, and that's exactly what set up this first goal. Referee once again wants to slow things down, get that ball thrown in from where it went out. So we'll see what KAW Valley can do to move things forward. A big, long throw, too, that coming from Clint Gardner. And puts Kevin Garrich in a tough spot here.
Garrich is backed up, but calmly plays it over to Dealman. Dealman gives it a ride up to the midfield.
That's good out, calm play from Garrich. He was in a bad spot there, but still, it is KAW Valley coming in transition. Good tackle by Jonathan Dodd, but Kata will get to that one first, and an opportunity now. Gardner with a nice little cut. It's a great dummy play.
And finds the back of the net.
Who would it be? Tucker Stevenson?
I believe Stevenson will claim that one.
Actually, no, it won't be Stevenson. It looks like it's going to be Alex Durbin. Finishes things
Durbin
off.
Get that one?
And similar to Winnipeg, low cross, a dummy play by one of the KAW Valley forwards. Leaves things in tight. Dealman comes out to take that away and challenge things, but the ball still was able to roll through. So 3 minutes after they scored to go ahead, we got a tie contest here.
1-1 here, just shy of 10 minutes.
I think 20 scored.
Has he laughed so far? We'll get a double confirmation on the completion of that goal.
Yeah, that
Very
looks
well
like it might have
could have
been
been
Tucker Stevenson. Alex Durbin with the cross, dummy play in the middle, and finish things off. And now KAW Valley takes this game back, and we get back to equal terms. It's an unfortunate one for Winnipeg to give up. A good tackle by Jonathan Dodd in the middle, and KAW Valley was just able to get on that ball first and turn things the other way. So back to all even, pretty much the whole game left to play for. A nice little 1-2 here. Hyra Kruger and Dylan Hooper, as Hyra Kruger gets the chance to go ahead and knock someone out for a corner kick.
Go, and a chance to get Winnipeg to get some numbers up.
13 assisted and 22 scored. 22 scored. Yeah. Those are dummy.
Good delivery there from Hooper. KAW Valley does a good job to get up for it now. Amara will try and find Hooper again off the kick, a little long off the right foot, unfortunately. Still some positive play, though.
Yeah, directing things towards KAW Valley net. Winnipeg showing some dominance early in this one. They want to make something happen. They want to get that lead back. The first time they held a lead at home here in 2018, and looking to get it back.
Yeah, be careful here. Is some good pressure here from KAW Valley. Trying to force some things from Winnipeg. Overhit there by Dillman and to Jonathan Dodd, who was going to have trouble controlling that no matter what. Bounces heavy off the foot. Another chance for KAW Valley as they'll get some momentum off that goal. A good tackle by Hyra Kruger.
Perhaps that early goal was awakening a little bit of a sleeping giant in KAW Valley, but if Winnipeg can be smart here, control the ball and get it to their best players and have their best players be their best players, then they can be successful. Nico Bicus looking for the ball here.
Yeah, good job to get out of trouble there by Dodd. He's had a really good start to this game, his first start in Winnipeg. Still some high pressing plays here by KAW Valley, trying to force some things, force some mistakes from Winnipeg. So Garrett's the center back. Will decide to just kind of bring things up and try and change the tempo here a little bit in Winnipeg's favor. And a nice little flick on from Hooper to Hyra Kruger. That should end up being a corner kick. It's going to be a goal kick though. I guess it might have hit Hooper on the slide, but it's a good opportunity, more positive play. Bias finding Hooper there, a little flick on the outside of the foot, and the follow-up just a little bit too long, I guess.
Yeah, the more Winnipeg has Restrepo
Become a fan of the PDO on Facebook.
handle the ball better,
Facebook.com
more time in their end.
PDO for exclusive league news and interactive content.
Good job for Winnipeg
Amara.
to press there off of the short goal kick.
Dodd with it. Down to Kasonga, over to Amara. Amara with a nice move. Makes some space for himself.
He can get a switch to Hyra Kruger. He's wide open on the right-hand side. A little too tight now, though. A little flick from Silva. Brown was under pressure the whole way. Tries to get that shot off, but unfortunately, they're good block from KAW Valley, and they can try and turn things the other way, but in no rush.
Cosmo holding it, or handling it, sorry.
Alex Kata's been involved a lot, deep lying midfielder. Trying to start something here for KAW Valley, and some long balls, good opportunity, and good ups there from Jonathan Dodd, but a little bit too far behind on the KAW Valley player. It's going to be a foul all the time. Tucker Stevenson, the man that Dodd took down. And now has 8 goals on the season, I guess.
8 goals, yeah. Basically, even better than basically a goal every 2 games.
Impressive campaign for him, and a good first season for KAW Valley. We'll see how they develop in the years following. There's some really good soccer programs in that area, Missouri Valley, and a lot of other good NCAA programs as Amara plays things out. Some local content with Sporting Kansas City not far away, and at least involved with an arm's reach of this club as well. It doesn't hurt, have a little bit of that guidance there. Todd, a little confusion there, plays it and lets it go, and Dillman's able to pick that up because it wasn't played back by a teammate. Well, miscommunication there for Kasonga and Amara. Knocks things out. And watch
Get
out for that
another
long
throw in here.
Yeah, Clint Gardner.
Gardner, you know, he can get the ball to where he needs it, even if it's a great distance.
Some more good passing here from Kansas City. Or KAW Valley. Good job by Will Brown to close down and force this turnover. That's a good cut. That one's got to be a foul. Free kick for Winnipeg there. Good run by Brown, cuts to the middle, and I think it was Daniel Cosma just sticks the foot in there to take him down.
Yeah, good on Brown for running through contact there, getting that call.
A good area here. A little too far away for a shot, but and KAW Valley has a few big bodies. Winnipeg's got a few in today, and Kasonga, Garrett, Dodd all in the mix. Melendez and Renor Hoaxha both off right now. So Vikas will take it. He's got the short option with Budu as well. That's where they'll go. So it's back to goal, so no real other option but to give that ball to Amara, and I think we'll knock things down. Nice little 1-2. Second play wasn't there for Dylan Hooper with Hyra Kruger, and Hooper off the cover for Toby on that right back slot. And see a little more from KAW Valley. Leesman, Stevenson, Kata.
He's been trying to direct traffic a little bit and have something happening here. Stevenson. Quick moves.
And Winnipeg dropping back into 5-man midfield. Hold that shape, absorb a little bit of pressure, get the ball back, work a counter, and just kind of prevent those crosses and balls over the top. Far too long, and lots of time for Amara to start things out.
He's got some speed too. If he wants to run with this.
Working nice 1-2, another overlap with Bicus. A little more pressure this time though. Bicus does well to keep it in. Some nice footwork there to get around Clint Gardner. But
Relinquishes it though, but
too many bodies.
quickly. And then Silva's got it now.
Well done by Dodd to keep this play alive. He's had a really good first half so far.
Steps
Curling
forward.
ball. Looked a little bit more dangerous than it might have been from field level there. Kind of curling away from, or curling inwards from Silva. Worth a go.
Like you said at the top of this broadcast, KAW Valley probably not expecting the temperatures in the high 80s, low 90s if you're American Fahrenheit system, or in the mid 30s if you're on centigrade. And this is a hot one, and there's not much wind out there whatsoever. Maybe a slight breeze, not much of a break from the sun beating down on these soccer players.
Speaking of hot, check out the footwork there. Alex Durbin gets around a couple Winnipeg players, shot high and wide, but always like some positive play there. KAW Valley kind of quieted down a little bit, and that's really good for Winnipeg. The first 5 or 6 minutes after conceding, like what I've seen so far, and able to get back into shape and not let it phase them. It's just another game now at this point, even 1-1, and lots to play for. They know they can get one in the net too, so that confidence is there as well.
Cosma with it, carries it forward to the midfield. Stevenson with it, passes it over. Kara smartly to Leesman.
Good tackle there by Silva. He's got Bicus open, but Gardner's doing well to track back. Sees the speed of Will Brown here. It's a good job to get in the way there by Bryce Gibson to prevent one, because I think Will Brown was in there.
That he was. It'll be a corner kick. He's going to take this one here. I think that's Bicus. He's going to stand over it. Try and deliver an inward swinging kick here.
It's a good ball curling in, and a little too long for Buddha to do anything with it. Gets it back for Bicus. It's a good dip on that ball, good up by Hooper. Even better though by Restrepo to get there.
Leesman plays it back. Gets onto the foot of Cosma.
It's a good ball for Gardner.
Gardner with some speed now.
Well, miscommunication, but with the speed Prince Amara has, takes no time getting back and recovering. It's still in a tough area here. Another good play by Amara to get in the way.
Dudley getting himself involved. Failed attempt on a tackle.
Buddha's looking for Hyra Kruger, just couldn't get it past that KAW Valley defender in the middle.
Stephenson carries it forward.
Well, too much pace from Dodd. Bike is doing a good job to get inside. That KAW Valley player has got Dylan Hooper, has got Brown. Nice ball. Second calm little shot there from Brown, but going across goal, need a little bit more zip to beat a goalkeeper like Restrepo. So it's a well saved there, but some good play. Once again, Winnipeg getting a little offense going and keeping this thing going. It's been an exciting opening 22, 23 minutes so far. Good little move there from Silva.
Yeah, nice burst.
Brown again, lots of speed, but good little tackle there from Bryce Gibson. Able to recover is, I think Brown had the speed advantage, but some good tracking back there by Gibson to break that one up. I'll watch that big throw of Gardner.
Voodoo trying to make a
Battle
play for it.
Wins it, and well sold there by Adrian Gutierrez. Voodoo gets his arm up, and the referee was going to let play go on and turned around, and Gutierrez cut the arm there. Voodoo was jumping up, both of them going up for that ball. He's got to be in a bit more control of the arms and not put them up like that and get yourself in a vulnerable spot and end up clipping somebody, because that'll blow things down early. And it was good ups by Voodoo. Won that ball back pretty well. It just gotta watch the flailing arms. The referees are watching for those kinds of things.
As always, we thank you for joining us here on the mbsportsnetwork.com Facebook page, as well as a YouTube channel. We're in the 25th minute here. Prince Amara carrying it up the wing.
Another attack coming through Prince with Bicus. Nice little scoop
Nice
from the
scoop.
overlap run. A nice cut back heel from Amara. Silva's got a chance for a shot.
Fires it right into the defender.
He's got options though. Amara's still up. Bicus is with him too. A little fake there by Amara opens things up. He's got Hooper up top. His shot high and a little bit over top of the net, but more positive play from Winnipeg. Amara leading
Great
that
attacking.
rush.
Excellent attack so far from Winnipeg.
Some good stuff here in this first half. Unfortunate to concede that one, but some good play. Amara ends up splitting two defenders and finds Hooper at the top of the box, and would love to have that one back. Good pace on it, but just got behind that ball a little bit too much.
Leesman just out of his grasp. That'll be a throw in for Bicus. Referee making sure that all throw-ins are exactly where they're supposed to be.
Referee forcing the ball a good 3 feet the other way. Gotta watch those dangerous throws from halfway. That's what I always say. So
Yeah.
get a chance there. Whistle blows things down. Dodd and Amara doing a little maintenance on the footwear.
Hey, you gotta be looking good if you want to win a soccer game. Come on.
Good job here from Brown just to absorb some defenders. Weigh his options now to Amara and Kasonga. They might want to try and get Hire Kruger involved on the far side.
Speaking of fashion on the field, looks like Bicus and Will Brown both went for haircuts today, which is nice.
Yeah, last game of the season, gotta look good. Good sliding tackle here by Alex Durbin. A throw in for his troubles. We'll say it went off of, KAW Valley player. Chance for Bicus on the throw.
Nice play there from Dodd.
Yeah, really solid game from Jonathan Dodd so far in this one.
Maybe not the flash and the change of direction of Rafa Hin, but he's definitely playing solid.
Yeah, I think it changes things up. There's a foul on the outside of the box. Just on the outside is Caleb George. Instead, yeah, it'll be Hire Kruger being flagged down. Maybe an offside by the placement of the ball. It's a confusing one there. I guess Hire
Must
Kruger's
have been an offside call.
touch offside because, yeah, they would have had the free kick outside the box. Another good intercept by Dodd. A little turn too, a little Maradona style for Jonathan Dodd. He's a bit of an unknown commodity when he came to us from Minnesota. Trained though with Canadian national team great Alex Bunbury in academy program setups. Has his family living in Winnipeg. From Minnesota, went to college in Illinois. So he's ended up being a pretty good find for Coach Eduardo Badescu and has been a big part of this team. And I know the guys like him too, so that doesn't hurt when the new guy comes in and is accepted by the group. But what a start he's been having in the last game of the season.
Trying to fill the cleats of Rafa Hin, who is basically the pulse of WSA Winnipeg. A lot of things go through him. But they're without him, with him leaving with a red card, or I guess 2 yellows, making a red in the last game. So he'll have to sit out the final game of the year.
Good looking long ball there. Just didn't have a player on the other end of that. An easy goal kick. For the first time in a while, we'll see Josh Dealman do something. It's been a quiet one.
Quiet.
It's only faced one shot. It was that Stevenson goal. Unfortunate, tough one there. Ball in close like that, and kind of just closed down the angle, get in the way, and hope for the best. And I think he got a piece of it before it rolled into the back of the net.
He'll send this one long, I think.
A good foot from the keeper, good up there by the KAW Valley player. Nico Bikes might be able to take that away from the KAW Valley player, who actually wants a call from the ref, and Amara just a little too heavy on the touch. Ends up playing that out for a throw-in. I think we'll be getting a water break actually at the
29-minute mark.
At the 2/3 of the entire half. We'll take a break for some refreshments.
We'll be right back. We'll throw it to commercial. We'll be right back here on the NBSportsNetwork.com. And we're back. Water breaks completed here in Winnipeg. Low 90s, mid 30s as far as the temperature goes. Crazy humidity in Winnipeg, so that's why you'll see these players get a little bit of extra break. As KAW Valley will get a call there.
A good tackle. Looks like a little bit of embellishment. So a yellow card for Alex Durbin of KAW Valley for theatrics.
Yeah. The Oscar does not go to Alex Durbin, who wasn't able to sell that call and gets a yellow card in his first troubles.
Yeah. Actually, sorry, Tucker Stevenson. The 20s are getting me confused. So Stevenson
The Stevenson with the yellow.
goes into the referee's book. It was a great tackle from Ira Kruger, and he went flying.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that was the call. If it, we'll see. But Dillman gets the free kick, which he has to hit long here. And Ira Kruger hits it longer. All the way back to Santiago Restrepo, who will, after today's game, be getting set for a little trip. He gets to start his professional career, which is just exactly what the PDL is all about, preparing players to make the jump to the next level. So Restrepo will be playing this season in the top division in Honduras for a club named Arsenal, not the Arsenal in England or Argentina, in Honduras. Hondurans play a very high level of soccer. Recently played in the World Cup a couple tournaments back. Some skilled players certainly, and many of them in MLS. As Ira Kruger gets taken down from behind by Stevenson. That's a Winnipeg free kick. Stevenson's got to be careful. He's on a yellow now.
Yeah.
Dodd wanted to take it quick. Referees decided to
Once again, slow things down. Referees deciding that this game will be a slow jam.
Winnipeg not really doing much with this free kick. They'll end up playing it all the way back to Garrett and Kasanga in the back, and not much past that. Good little cut by Garrett. Creates a little space for himself. Dylan Hooper comes back and dispossessed, and KAW Valley has some numbers. It's a great ball. Good block by Garrett on the cross by John Leesman. A corner kick for KAW Valley.
Here.
Bring a few of the big boys up, I'm sure. Bryce Gibson, maybe the tallest guy in this game, will jog his way up from the back line. KAW Valley yet to have an attempt on goal since their goal by Tucker Stevenson. So good opportunity here to make this a 2-1 game.
Yeah, Winnipeg's locked things down defensively so far.
I'll play to the top, and wow, what a finish.
Just as I was saying that they've been strong defensively, they are able to give up one here.
Look who it is again. Tucker Stevenson burying that one, curling it into the top left-hand corner of that net. Not much Dillman can do on that, so Stevenson doubles his money with a beautiful finish. And
9 on the year.
quick off that corner kick, played it up to the top by KAW Valley, and they make it a 2-1 game.
Dylan, I think you would want that one back.
Yeah, it's a tough shot to stop. Curling in far corner. All you can think is just take away, dive, and hope. It was really perfectly placed by Stevenson. And 9 times out of 10, maybe you don't put it in that exact spot, but he hit that perfectly, and speaks to why he's almost has now 10 goals in this PDL campaign. And it's just looking to add to his total and continue that strong play. And Winnipeg has a chance, though, to answer. They've had lots of possession in this game, in this first half. So lots of time to get back into this one. Good tackle there by Dodd.
I got a problem. The battery's dying. You don't want to do it, not. You better grab another phone.
All right. Song up for Amara. Now another opportunity for Winnipeg. Nice little cut by Prince, and
The other day.
creates a little space for himself.
Will Brown with a nice touch.
Our tackle there by Dodd just misses it. Good recovery by Garrett, and
Plays it back to Dealman.
calmly back from the keeper, but Garrett's under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, Garrett's in a tight spot here.
Good effort there by Ira Kruger. Some nice little footwork by
Voodoo.
Kalen Voodoo, and now an opportunity for Winnipeg.
That one's not set for the internet. I don't need that. I just need the iPad.
Voodoo does a good job to force Bryce Gibson into playing that one into touch, and Winnipeg will try and move things quick with a throw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice little cut from Amara again. Maybe plays that back post. Stopped by the keeper. Voodoo on it. Clipped a
Missed
little bit.
opportunity there.
Good job by KAW Valley's defenders getting in the way there, but Winnipeg still has the ball, still has some momentum. Nice cut here by
That's a nice change of direction.
the captain, Braden Silva.
Dog gets some pressure.
Good job.
And Garrett's going to get it back to Kasonga. Kasonga back to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's got to play this quickly. Under some pressure. Well done by Dealman, but now Winnipeg's got to
KAW
get some
Valley
players
has
back.
been relentless.
Long shot, tipped away by Dealman. Follow up though. Going to be an offside call against
Offside call.
the KAW Valley player. Dealman does a good job to push that shot away, but a little juicy there. Alex Durbin was on the spot, but not aware of his location on the line. So good eye there by the linesman. Opportunity for Winnipeg in the free kick and dodge a bullet because I think 3-1 down would have been big trouble.
Even though I think we have 3-1 on the board.
Yeah, it's 3-1 on the scoreboard, but it's actually 2-1. Some offside there on Durbin, and Winnipeg can
Live to fight another day here.
live just down a goal. If they can get into halftime, make some adjustments. Some powerful strikers on the bench still. Renor Hochshauser on the bench. Luis Melendez can add some things. KAW Valley, some deep players as well. A guy like Eric Woods can make an impact in this game. Let's see what they can do here. Ball over the top. Kasonga ends up keeping that KAW Valley man.
KAW Valley controls it now.
Charging down the right.
I just plugged it back in now.
Is it charging now?
Handball missed there. Play continues. Nice moves from Voodoo.
There are the plugs on the wall.
Yeah.
There's this a reset switch on it.
Pick this microphone.
That plugs the ceiling, I think. See it right?
No, there isn't one of this.
Is that on that one? Oh, there isn't. This one over here.
Which one was up? That two that you're trying to use? Not that one.
Nobody's
Like the one
charging.
that's
Nico Bikes plays it forward. Excellent.
Nobody's charging. These ones probably aren't charging either.
Yep, this one is.
yeah.
Yeah,
this
so it
one,
might be your
Yeah. It might be this because it's broken.
Excellent chance there for Tobias Hyra Kruger. He gets in there. That was Dylan Hooper actually. Hooper got in there just a hair late as we approach the 40th minute.
I need one.
Okay.
Two. I just need one.
Imagine Des Moines 2 years ago with only Barker and he got hurt like 20 minutes into it. Garrett played.
Oh, I remember that.
9-0.
10-0. And then
First
Garrett
year
won.
reach you though.
And then they have to put
How much
Josh
scored
on.
you have?
You can have a lot.
It was already like 8-0.
It's this one.
They like whatever.
This one here. Here. This one.
This one.
Yeah, it was up there. Moses was on trial with Kansas City at the time, so he was there.
Big more?
Just a little bit more. Oh, but this
And Raph
this
has
thing
never
it's
traveled,
not
so he wasn't
doing
there.
well. Here, can I have this plug back? And then I'm just gonna plug it in somewhere else because it's not long enough. Thanks.
you should record every show. I think we should.
Are we muted or are we recording still? Is like the. And we're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties here. Dealing with some adverse conditions with the heat and the electronics trying to keep up. But we're back here. Ryan Brandt to my right. And yeah, it's no change in the score. 2-1
Yeah,
in favor.
Certainly is.
2-1 in favor of KAW Valley. 15 seconds left in the half. We'll see how much time is added. Maybe a minute or two here. Check what the fourth referee puts up.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on. We'll see what KAW Valley can do here. A solid first half for them. Solid first, really even first half.
Both teams.
Between two really good teams. KAW Valley's first trip to Winnipeg. Gonna end up being an offside on the KAW Valley player. So off the throw-in, the little one-touch pass, and Caleb George ends up getting called offside.
Not yet shown how many minutes are added. Maybe they did and I missed it, but it couldn't be more than 2 or 3 minutes total.
Yeah, so fourth official is standing, so he's doing all right. Just waiting the amount of time available, or
Apparently.
or it could just mean 0 once this KAW Valley attack comes out. They got a little bit of forward momentum, cleared up by Winnipeg, and then that should do it for the first half, I guess.
But who knows?
The only one who knows how much time is left now is the referee. So we'll let it play out. Good first half for KAW Valley. Bouncing back really quickly 3 minutes after Winnipeg opened the scoring with Will Brown. Tucker Stevenson knocks one in. Good dummy play by Alex Durbin on a Alex Cotta cross. And Stevenson doubled his money on a corner kick, curling one into the top corner on Dealman. Is quite the start for KAW Valley. Winnipeg, some nice play led to a Will Brown goal. So we'll probably end this half 2-1 unless something crazy happens here in the unknown amount of stoppage time.
YouTube is the league's official online video home, offering live games and featured content. Subscribe for free to the PDL YouTube
That will do
channel
it.
today.
That will do it for the first half. We'll be back after these messages with the second half here from Winnipeg.
Time.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, Derek here at Adventure Power Products, and summer's here. Motorcycle season is on us and we're ready to roll. If you're considering a new motorcycle this season, we want you to stop and check out Adventure Power Products and give us an opportunity to earn your business. We have 3 great motorcycle lines for you to choose from, and they're all here, all under one roof for you to check out. We've got great programs from our manufacturers this season. We've got the Kawasaki financing as low as 0% OAC. We've got Suzuki's up to 5 years of extended warranty programs. And of course, our new Moto Guzzi line. This is where art meets technology. If you haven't checked out the line, you've got to come by and see us firsthand to see and appreciate how beautiful these bikes are. Coming in to see Adventure, remember, when you're buying your bike from us, you've got a dealership that is MPI certified for all of your safety needs as well as insurance claims. We also have our technicians that are fully certified in all the lines that we carry, so you know you're going to be in good hands. You want to come down and take a look at a bike while you're getting your bike in for service. We have the KAW Coffee Lounge. Come sit and relax, enjoy the Wi-Fi, our vintage motorcycles here on display, magazines to read. We've got you looked after so you can enjoy your stay while you're getting your oil changed or what have you. We've got you looked after. And remember folks, first-time riders, remember to check out our setup at Safety Services when you're taking your beginner course. We have special discounts for first-time riders. Picking up your new bike, nervous about taking it on the road? We'll look after that too. We'll deliver your bike to your house at no charge with anywhere within the city limits. Remember, we're only 7 minutes outside the perimeter, 4-lane highway, quick drive. We'll get you looked after. We'll get your bike delivered to your garage so you can start at your pace and be comfortable on that new motorcycle. And remember, folks, we are Kawasaki's only full-line motorcycle dealer in Manitoba, and we are Suzuki's #1 motorcycle dealer in Manitoba. Come check us out, Derek at Adventure Power Products, 204-878-3194, or again, adventurepowerproducts.com. Thanks for listening.
A quality new or used vehicle is only 20 minutes away at Steeltown Ford in Selkirk. We're a family-run dealership that offers you big city selection at small town pricing. So make your way down to Steeltown Ford today, where Sergeant says,
Get it done!
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curia with Fair and Fitness. We're located in Ile-des-Chênes, Manitoba. we do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fermfitness.ca and come check us out.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy's great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.
And we're back, second half action, last half of the PDL season for both the Wolfpack and KAW Valley FC. I'm your host, Brad Gebhardt. To my right, Ryan Brent. We're going to call some action here for our, like I said, last half here, and we're going to see if Winnipeg can pull out a victory. They're down by 1. 45 minutes to go, and Kalen Boodoo racing up the field.
Yeah, an opportunity, quick starts. Winnipeg scored the opener 6 minutes in. Nice little flick on ball from Boodoo, looking for Will Brown on the run. He was shrugged aside by the much bigger Bryce Gibson. Another day, another ref for another world. You know, nothing really to, not that it was on the referee in my opinion, but you know, it could have been a foul, really wasn't. Good challenge by the defender from KAW Valley. I think the ref made the right call, especially in the penalty area. You're looking
at you need to make those need to be 100% calls.
Kicks. So yeah, we have a substitute coming on for KAW Valley. Eric McWoods makes his way in. Alex Durbin makes his way out. So we'll see what kind of impact that has on the game.
Stephenson with it here.
Yeah, Tucker Stevenson's he's the man. He had a really good game, really good first half. They made another substitute too because Ethan Bowman's also in the game. So we'll see who came off for KAW Valley, a second substitute at halftime. So Bowman's in, number 36. McWoods, number 9, also makes his way into the game. So we'll see who ends up making their way off here.
Do we not see the 16?
Well, keep moving things forward, get a better look at Caleb George, as most of their play was on the right-hand side. They're looking left for a few things here. Stevenson trying to bend another one in on Dealman, that one a little bit further wide. Quick goal kick for WSA.
I believe that was strikers that got changed out, so maybe Durbin, who had a yellow, or maybe
Durbin's out already for McWood, so it looks like Derek Dudley also.
Dudley as well.
Finds his way out of the contest. They also brought on Christoph Urbanski, apparently, in the midfield. So 3 substitutes actually for KAW Valley.
Some tired boys out there.
One of them revealed on the 4th officials board. It's Prince Amara. We'll get things moving up for Winnipeg, trying to link things up. Him and Nico Bikis have had a really good half together.
That's casual Friday for the 4th officials. So
Amara could run, a little too much juice on that ball, so we'll see Clint Gardner take this throw for KAW Valley.
Quick toss in. No subs that I can tell from WSA Winnipeg.
No, just limited options on the bench today due to some cards as McWoods gets a chance here in on goal. Rough angle for a shot, so he's looking cross, but doesn't have a lot of options. Good job by Hiram Kruger to close him down, using that speed now. Dodd and Urbanski come together and forces a weak pass. Garrett will watch that go out for a goal kick for Winnipeg. But yeah, as I mentioned, not a lot of options for WSA today. Just Renor Hoxha, Luis Melendez, and Evan Berube are the subs. Chela Danji, Rafa Hin, Aaron Badescu all suspended, red card, so none of them will be seeing their way on the pitch today. Josh Sang, injury, not on the game day sheet either. Tom Prazik, injury, not available, so it's a makeshift look for the lineup for Winnipeg, but because of that, we got to see some strong play in the first half by Jonathan Dodd.
Yes, we did.
Really good first half for that midfielder, gets his first start at home, and McWood's already causing a lot of trouble for the Winnipeg defenders.
Coming in with a head of steam here.
Yeah, lots of speed. Maybe has to change things up. Winnipeg will, as Amara makes a good run and just powers his way through and even breaks through the grabbing of the jersey by a KAW Valley player. Lots of space. He finds Will Brown. Good chance on goal shot, but right at the goalkeeper follow-up also.
Gets
right
his
at
own
the goalkeeper. Tough look there. Will Brown, good run by Prince Samara, but Brown smacked that one straight at the keeper, and the follow-up was the same. Stevenson pressures Kasonga, some good touches to create a little space. Back to Bikis.
Bikis looking to make his own rush through here.
Another one for Brown, but a little bit too far ahead, bounces away, and Restrepo makes some easy work of that.
For those joining us all the way from KAW Valley, we thank you for joining us here on the MB Sports Network, both on the Facebook and YouTube channels. This being our last game, it's been our first year with the team.
Bicus, little foot roll in action. Nice little ball for Silva. Really great play here. Silva's shot up top off the crossbar.
Chance to make something happen here.
Ira Kruger's follow-up outside of the foot, and that one goes out for a goal kick. Nico Bicus, a little footwork, gets away from his defender. Braden Silva, good hard shot off the middle of the bar. And great opportunity for Winnipeg. Ira Kruger's follow-up off the outside of the foot. And tough angle there, really need a perfect shot at that point. Tough to see that one go out, but
that it was.
Here.
Keeping KAW Valley's goalkeeper on his toes. Speaking of that goalkeeper, only one of them on the game sheet, so not a second goaltender if something was to happen.
To Silva, another opportunity.
Miscommunication there. Silva plays it to where he expected teammate to be.
Yeah, Silva's looking for Nico Bicus. The run wasn't there. Maybe wanting to cross in the follow-up. Some fancy work there. Kalen Buda, little flick on the back heel and sets up Silva all the way. Good half, good play so far from that midfield for Winnipeg, and continuing into the second half. But good job by the KAW Valley guys closing them down and taking away the shot after a dangerous hit off the crossbar. It's a good long ball from the keeper.
Yeah, put some air on that one.
Good job by
Budu with some great footwork.
Beats one man, a little too fancy in the second move, and allows KAW Valley to move things the other way.
Nice defensive effort there.
Stevenson. Good job
looking
from
dangerous.
Toby's got his work cut out for him, taking on a guy who has 9 goals on the season, but impressive so far. Does a good job to close him down on that one.
We mentioned it earlier that Ira Kruger does tend to move around a little bit on the pitch as far as his duties. Is that a new position for him throughout this game? Was he always in that back spot there?
No, yeah. He started the St. Louis series as a right back as well. Dodd with a foul there, just clipping the back of Leesman. But Ira Kruger typically either on the right wing as a forward or been playing in the right back position a few games. Against St. Louis, moved himself into the middle, little man marking against their big striker, who potted a couple goals, a lot of speed, so trying to match him there. But mostly on the outside today, and works out good because the guy he's up against is Tucker Stevenson, who quite the dangerous right foot he has on him. So some good marking from Ira Kruger, and as this game goes on, Winnipeg down a goal, expect him to try and get forward a little bit more.
Urbanski with a drive.
Yeah, good job by Silva, knocks that away, but not a lot of pressure on Kala, so he takes a look at goal and smacks that one well wide, another goal kick.
Dealman making the decision as to where he wants to go with it. Directing some traffic. I think he's going to send this guy long. Nick Wood looking dangerous since coming into the game with some pair of fresh legs.
Yeah, a lot of speed, and another good move there by Silva. He's pulled down by the KAW Valley midfielder, that one being Ethan Bowman. Good quick free kick. Ira Kruger gets things going now. Silva's still down on the ground though.
He gets up now. Earlier, obviously, in the season was dealing with a knee injury. Hopefully not aggravated in that one.
After some positive play, it ends up just going back to the keeper, so work things out from the back again with Garrett.
Some nice possession there from KAW Valley, but Dealman able to hold on to it.
36 came on from 26. Yeah. They had 3 subs, but only one was on the.
Yeah. So 36 for 20. You know who 14 came on for?
can. I didn't see him. He started. A little dangerous area for Winnipeg. Gotta pass things out of the back, and KAW Valley will continue paying some attention to Prince Amar. Lays a perfect ball for Hyra Kruger. Amar jumps in from the left back into the right wing.
Bikers with a drive off the scoreboard.
Yeah, a little high and wide for Nico. Cuts into the middle and just not able to do much with that one. As a little communication with the Winnipeg bench. Braden Silva maybe just getting a little water, checking on him after going down. Couple options here on the bench, mostly forwards, and Evan Berube, a defender. So probably the middle three, barring an injury.
Will all stay where they're at.
Yeah, they'll probably just play this full 90. We'll see what Winnipeg can do here for the rest of this game.
4 minutes shy of our first hour of play here. Winnipeg just down by one.
Donna Kasonga with a good tackle, some good work from Braden Silva. Tries to get Hooper involved, but an even better challenge, Caleb George. KAW Valley can try and transition things.
Voodoo looking closely here.
And no rush to get things forward at KAW Valley.
Urbanski in the middle. He's been active since coming into the game, handling the ball quite often. And then again.
Yeah, no rush to move things forward up a goal, slowing down the tempo a little bit. And Winnipeg just holding shape, inviting them on, and
they're not taking the bait. This is what Winnipeg wants a little bit, actually, to force them back, but also KAW Valley was, as you mentioned, trying to bait them a little bit and play that higher line and then try to penetrate. So both teams trying to out-trick the other. Now they've come forward with some numbers. Looks like KAW Valley is looking for a low cross or get things towards net.
Yeah, only so many passes you can make before you have to start looking forward at least a little bit.
Kozma directing traffic here. This, KAW Valley retreats a little bit after getting some penetration.
Yeah, it's a little communication. Wardabedescu up on the bench. Because in these situations, you want to know what you're doing. Are you running that high press? Are you trying to get back a little bit? So both of those kind of options become questioned. We'll see if Winnipeg does make any.
Couple players getting warmed up out there. I think that's Melendez.
Yeah, Melendez, Renor Hoxha, both warming up, getting stretched out. Evan Berube and even Evan Barker just keeping loose. Might see him come in, maybe play the last little bit of the game, last half hour or so in the final game of the season. Give Dielman a look. Tough for him because he wasn't busy. 2 tough shots to stop, in my opinion. So now he finally gets involved, makes a save, able to kick the legs out on McWood's shot.
Nice stop from Dielman.
Yeah, good job by Dielman. McWood didn't have much of an angle there, so good job by closing things down. Ball trying to find Will Brown on the through, doesn't end up happening. A good job by Bicus, just putting some pressure on this KAW Valley, trying to slow down the pace of things.
Play's kind of mauled up in the middle of the field here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Especially at the 60-minute mark.
Jonathan Dodd took that one off the face, I thought. Real hard pass, crossing attempt by KAW Valley gets in the way.
Not feeling so hot there. Probably feeling hot based on the temperatures, but not necessarily because of the ball to the face.
Congratulations to United Bid. The FIFA World Cup is coming in 2026.
Kasanga, easy call on the foul there. A little two-hand push on McWood, so that ends up being a free kick.
It's got to be frustrating playing against a guy like McWood coming into the game. He's fresh. You're not. He's fast. You are, but you got 60 minutes of soccer on you.
Yeah, Dona just kind of maybe got caught there, just putting a couple hands on the player.
Yeah.
Free kick call pretty easy there. Tucker Stevenson playing high and not getting in the box. You wonder if there's an opportunity where KAW Valley's trying to work a set play and get that ball up top for a shot, or maybe they play things in the box. They don't have to put too many numbers forward with the lead. It's a bit of a wait and see.
Stevenson did end up dropping down into the box as if he'd heard you.
Yeah,
he might be tuning in on Facebook. We don't know.
Another substitution here for KAW Valley as we'll see Clint Gardner come out of this game.
Gardner has had a great game. He's had some long throws. He had some good defending plays throughout this one. Who's walking in? Anthony Galica.
Four substitutes in for KAW Valley so far. Still waiting for Winnipeg to make their moves with only 3 outfield players and a goalkeeper on the bench and available, taking the time and seeing who starts to slow down maybe towards that 70th minute mark. Easy call there as Silva comes together, a little retaliatory from the player for KAW Valley. Seeing Silva coming together there a little bit, Ethan Bowman. Silva on the foul, the two of them exchange some words. The ball's already back in play on the quick free kick.
Probably just wishing each other a good off season to the long, hard season, yes, no?
Yeah, probably. It's, still trying to move things forward. That's a nice little ball into the box. A shot blocked by Kasanga. Corner kick. It's getting involved all the way up from the back line was Caleb George, but George's shot ends up getting blocked by Kasanga.
.63 minutes gone in this one, working towards our 64th. 4 substitutes so far. KAW Valley.
A chance for Winnipeg in
fresh
transition.
legs out there.
Good ball. Will Brown's
Excellent
onside.
Excellent chance, but the goalie was able to come out and defend.
Yeah, final touch, a little too heavy from Brown.
If he would have been able to chip that over, that would have been...
yeah, just the heavy touch there gives the goalkeeper a chance to close him down, and the only other option really would maybe to try and round him and put it into the empty net. But yeah, good job by the keeper too, Strepo coming out and challenging him there. Reading that, the long touch, a little bit heavy, and opens up an opportunity to make the save. But wow, what a through ball to find Will Brown. That'll be a goal kick for KAW Valley.
.27 of Galiku.
That's a good ball from Stevenson for McWood.
McWood now. Waiting for a teammate, looking for nice dummy play there from Stevenson.
It's a good challenge from Kasanga. Closes man down, and safe hands there from Dealman. Another save.
Dealman's been up to the task so far in the second half here.
Other than a really unsavable shot from Stevenson, he's held up himself well, and a little less experience in terms of appearances at university and PDL level than his counterpart Evan Barker. But last game of the year, being a good soldier, being a good option off the bench, and you know, in a short season like this, to kind of be the good teammate and make yourself available, knowing that Barker is maybe going to get the brunt of the starts. Just shows the kind of guy Dealman is. Nice little ball inside and ends up off the heels of Bicus.
Winnipeg unable to capitalize there. They had a nice chance at goal there.
And Dodd trying to put some pressure on to keep the ball in that half, but
Stevenson calmly plays it up.
So Winnipeg's lost their shape a little bit on that attack. But KAW Valley's in no rush to take advantage and go for goal. And looks like we're going to see Evan Berube actually come in this game's next opportunity for Winnipeg.
Still wearing his penny, of course.
So we'll see who he ends up coming on for. Good challenge from Amara. He's ran a lot today. Good ball there. Brown was knocked over. Still down on the ground as he came together there with Bryce Gibson. No call from the official. Brown's still down on the ground.
Capacity crowd here wanted a bit of a call there, but no such doing.
Goalkeeper and his teammates arguing over whether they should be playing the ball out of bounds in a touch, but will actually just decide to milk some time. FIFA has this thing called fair play. It's a sportsmanship movement where you, on an injury, allow the ball to go out of play. The injured player can then be attended to because the ball is out of play. Physio can come on, coach can come on, check on him, things like that. And then the team that forced that ball to go out of bounds gives the ball back to the other team that was nice enough to play it out. Typically, it's done in a much more rushed fashion, in my opinion. But it happened in the pace it did. You don't have to.
No.
I watched a game, Canada versus Haiti, where a Haitian player was injured. The Canadians kicked the ball into touch for a throw-in, the Haitians did. No, the Canadians did. No, on the assumption the Haitian team would then give the ball back to them.
And
the Haitians threw the ball over the top, breakaway goal, won the game. It was not a good experience.
No.
So
you gotta hate that Haitian right there.
And you're just standing there going, hello?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Sportsmanship.
But there's no, technically there's nothing.
There's nothing, it's kind
nothing
of
forces you to kick the ball back.
Yeah.
You have the ball at your foot.
Yeah.
It would be bad sportsmanship. So Winnipeg allows that ball to go back to the KAW Valley keepers. So just a little story for the notes there. 2008 game.
Yeah, there's some soccer facts rolling around on that head of yours, Ryan.
Yeah. Now I just get to sit and watch these guys, good group of kids from Winnipeg.
There you go.
Try to be the next group of players making their way through. So.
Absolutely, and with a new team coming in next year, Valor FC, a lot of these players hoping to maybe play for that team, and this has been a pretty fun season. First year doing the broadcast, I think that is huge for the opposing teams' fan bases to be able to watch, and also the players to be able to rewatch their games. We talked to Raphael O'Hin during the halftime there, and he's been watching. He's been watching the games back, and even had some positive encouragement for our broadcast as well.
Yeah, it's a good initiative by the PDL to be, kind of putting that push onto its member clubs to try and live stream games. Good header, good goal off a free kick. Missed timed on the jump maybe by Dealman and buried into the back of the net there by Daniel Cosma. So the captain.
Captain Cosma.
Yeah, Captain Cosma puts it in. Yeah, so good ball, good free kick, good delivery there by Christoph Urbanski. Good delivery, bends it in. Dealman, a little mistimed on the jump. Little unfortunate there. After some of the play by Winnipeg. too bad, a little tough luck, and we'll see if WSA can try and lodge a bit of a comeback as this game.
They got 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes, lots of time.
Yeah.
They put up 3 on St. Louis.
Yes, they did.
So Berube comes in. Evan Berube, the first substitute. Tobias Hyrer-Kruger, I believe, came off, or there was a different player. Actually, I think it was Prince Amara.
You might be right about that.
Or no, Prince is also still on. Tobias is still on. We'll see who came off in a second.
Cooper?
It's all
Or
bad
Hooper?
deflection here, an opportunity for KAW Valley, and they'll bury it. That's unfortunate. Miss-hit pass, Hyrer-Kruger bouncing off of a teammate. And all of a sudden a 4-1 game. That's tough luck there for Winnipeg. It's just an unfortunate ball falls to the foot of a KAW Valley player, and Ethan Bowman, I believe, ends up finishing off that play. 4-1 when it was 3-1 just seconds ago. Unfortunate there. Renor Hoaxha will now make his way in for Braden Silva.
I believe that was Hooper that took a blow.
Yeah, Hooper for Hyrer-Kruger ended up, or no, Hooper for Berube.
Berube, yeah.
Prince Amara ends up being a forward. Hyrer-Kruger moves to left back. Berube plays right back. Got things figured out eventually here. Now the next sub, Hoaxha, comes on for Silva. Bicas moves into central midfield, and Winnipeg will add on another striker.
That push towards a little bit of offense to complete this season. Not looking good to collect their win on the season, but regardless of how
Great flick on here, though.
Yeah.
Sets things up. Looking for Will Brown. Little miscommunication. KAW's able to get to it, but yeah, tough mud now for Winnipeg and what's been a close game. Safe hands there from Josh Dielman.
Yeah, the box score in many games, as well as the overall the record, would not show how well WSA Winnipeg has played this year. A lot of games that have gotten away from them late, that were 2-goal games, and games that they very well could have won, that ended up just a couple of mistakes ended up on the scoreboard, and that's the way the cookies crumbled for them so far this season. But
yeah, we saw that in the way that fourth goal for KAW Valley comes. Winnipeg pushes up and was left almost with 2.5 players at the back. So Luis Melendez comes in for Nico Bicas by the looks of things. There's probably so now all 3 subs have been made. Another forward joins into this game. So all the subs other than the backup keeper today, Barker, get a chance to see some field in this final game of the year. So we'll see how the shape ends up for Winnipeg. There's a number of forwards now on the field.
with Melendez playing center back, possibly?
No, Melendez will be playing up front. And a handball here on the KAW Valley player means a free kick for Winnipeg in a good area. We'll see who ends up taking this and having a look at goal. Maybe Luis Melendez. We'll have a look. Kalen Boodoo's out there too. Good hit, the striker of the ball, but fresh off the bench, Melendez might have a look.
You've been in the game for 30 seconds. Why not take a crack at the gaping net?
Yeah, this is an area for a shot for Luis. See what Restrepo ends up doing with this. Luis can put this on target, look for the short pass. He's got options there. Takes a look, good shot.
It's where he wanted to go with it, but the keeper was there.
Yeah, safe hands from Restrepo. See what Winnipeg will try to do here is, yeah, tough area now. Kasanga will try and push up. They gotta make something happen here, get some momentum back into this contest.
Yeah, Berube handles it there.
Good ball. I think Will Brown's on side here. Well hit, well saved.
Follow-up
goal. Prince Amara.
Excellent goal from Prince Amara. He finishes it neatly, and that will make it 4-2.
Yeah, that's why you follow up the rebounds there. Great ball played up the middle. Will Brown doing a good job. We talked about this a few times, able to keep himself on side.
Right.
Good shot, looking for that corner. Well saved by Restrepo. Not much more he could do on that. And an opportunity there. That's why you follow up. You chase those rebounds.
Go hard to the net, and you'll be rewarded.
And Winnipeg makes a game of this, and now there's some momentum. 15 minutes, only down by 2 at this point.
A little bit of excitement to finish off the season here.
Foul on Kalen
Boudou. Interesting call there.
Pulling Tucker Stevenson down. Stevenson falling onto him a little bit, but put yourself in those opportunities. His hard cross there, taken away, blocked by Garich. So still an opportunity in this one. Some bigger bodies on the field for Winnipeg.
Just under 14 minutes left in this one. 2-goal game. Winnipeg trying to claw their way back into this one.
Yeah, still some opportunities. We'll see what KAW Valley does with this corner kick. Not playing too many bodies forward. Good save there by Dealman to knock the ball out. Now an opportunity in transition for WSA, and speedy Tobias Hyra-Kruger will try to make something work.
Tried to get past Leesman, but Leesman was able to make a tackle on it.
A little no-look pass from Melendez. Send it back to Hyra-Kruger. Those two will link up again.
Melendez takes a shot on net. Immediately
blocked by the KAW Valley player. Berube, Boudou both coming together for it. Nice little backheel move by Boudou to create some space for himself. Low for Amara. Has a chance maybe for a shot if he wants it.
He's draped by a couple of defenders there. 3 now.
That'll be a corner.
Prince Amara receiving attention from 3 defenders at once. Results in the corner kick.
Yeah, good job to close him down. Winnipeg will throw everyone except for Evan Berube forward and try and get something on this. Oh, lost my microphone. A lot of height now added onto this game in Melendez and Hoaxha. Berube will sit back. Boudou with the delivery knocked away though. Easily by KAW Valley. Stevenson and Berube will come together.
Stevenson looks to put it long. Some extra space here. Stevenson then going down.
Stevenson down, played into touch. Throw in for Winnipeg, but Stevenson had got up by then. Much quicker to play the ball out into touch with Stevenson down.
'79th minute now. Winnipeg starting to run out of time a little bit here to make something happen. They've been pressing forward though. More and more attention towards the KAW Valley net.
Yeah, with 12 minutes left, still a chance to at the very least make this a 1-goal game and put some pressure on for the rest of the match. Have to be careful. Opportunities for KAW Valley going the other way. They still have their star player, Tucker Stevenson, out there trying to make something happen. He tries to make a switch and will just stay in. Caleb George doing that. Well won by Hyra-Kruger.
Cleared away. Was that Kasonga with his foot on it there?
Yeah, playback by Dodd for Kasonga. Hooks up, putting some pressure on. It's going to end up going out for a throw-in. And
are we getting a water break?
It's a
rather late one, but we will get a water break with 11 minutes.
Yeah, a little delayed, I guess.
They almost forgot about the water break, but didn't want to completely omit it, I guess.
Yeah,
and this time, the clock will continue to run.
Oh yeah, the water break, they'll say. So, with that assumption, we should get a few extra minutes of stoppage time put on to things, and it's probably about another 12-15 minutes remaining in this contest. Into minute 80. Quick water break probably too from the referees. We'll want to try and get this game closed out. But, not a bad mark on a good season for Winnipeg. Put up a few goals in this final homestand.
That's right.
Get a few on the board and still have a chance to try and come back here. Down only by 2. Need to get one in the next 5 minutes or so to really
Yeah,
have a
they
shot.
really need one quick. But regardless of how this game ends, I think Winnipeg has shown that they, regardless of their record, come out swinging. The beginning of this one, scored early, lots to play for, and everyone on the roster was looking for a win when they stepped onto the field today, and that's something to be said for a team that's not had the best of luck so far this season.
Yeah, a little tough luck for Winnipeg in this campaign. Usually good for a couple wins and just some bad luck and a few opportunities. They look back to that Chicago game, where they were all over them and just couldn't find the back of the net. End up going down and losing by a goal. St. Louis on Tuesday, a 4-3 loss when there was plenty of opportunities. A couple red cards made it insurmountable and impossible comeback. Down by a goal with 10 men and then 9 men.
And 9 men, yeah. That doesn't make things easier.
Not a lot of options there by the late going. So as we get into these final 10 minutes, we'll see what's left in this tank. Might as well leave it all out there with nothing left to go in this campaign.
Win, lose, or draw, I think both teams headed to Boston Pizza, one of those locations after this one.
Yeah, BP on Taylor, the official partners at the WSA Winnipeg, part of a long list of sponsors, and of course happy
I laid
this
the bricks
year.
on it one time. Yeah.
Of course, happy to have all these games on the MB Sports Network this season. Good opportunity for the guys to show their stuff, and especially play a lot of teams with players that are from all over the U.S. and their families are able to see what's going on. That cross-play to cross, and no contest from Dealman, and fortunately goes out for a goal kick. So Winnipeg will get an opportunity to keep some possession, move things forward, but KAW Valley still pressing, still getting a lot of players in front of the ball and just trying to cause some problems for Winnipeg. Because Dealman's got to play that long for Berube, and not a lot of options off that goal kick, unfortunately.
Yeah, back to the possession here of KAW Valley. They've, despite being up by 2, now they seem to be actually more offensive-minded than they were when they only had a 1-goal lead, being up 2-1.
All taken away there by Garrett. Needs a little support. Dodd comes in, trying to make that tackle. KAW Valley dangerous here, trying to find Stevenson. He misses. Blocked there by Heinrich Kruger. Now it's George.
Always dangerous.
Can't do much with that. Melendez needs to track back and get on that ball, and Winnipeg will have to now start pressing KAW Valley a little bit in the middle. So they need to get this ball back.
A big thank you to all our ball boys and ball girls who helped out today. We really appreciate your work and making our game so smoothly.
A little more from Dodd. Melendez, a little fancy footwork to break things up. And yeah, what a game Jonathan Dodd's had today in his first start, going the distance.
Yeah.
Melendez shrugs aside a KAW Valley defender. And
that's a solid guy, Melendez.
Yeah, he just kind of ran through him there, put the shoulder down, having a little bit of a laugh as the KAW Valley guy down on the ground, John Leesman.
Leesman got the worst of that one. I don't think that was a fly off a freight train there.
Yeah, you can't drop the shoulder like that. Unfortunately, as fun as it looks from the press box, yeah, that one's not gonna fly with any referee. So Melendez will be a little more careful next time, and KAW Valley will continue just trying to maintain possession and eat down the final minutes of this game. Winnipeg needs the ball if they want to try and at least get one more goal. Played a little too long, heavy foot there. Opportunity for WSA.
Little goal kick here. With the water break, there's probably about 8-9 minutes left in this one.
Tried by Hooks how to get up, loses the ball in the air, and played off the arm of a KAW Valley player. Amar does a good job to get to that. He's clipped from behind, and now the KAW Valley player interferes. Referees hasn't been standing for any of that stuff so far in this game, so final warning. Yeah, it'll be a free kick should be a free kick for Winnipeg. Could be a throw-in, just a little warning, I think. Yeah, so warning from the referee. Melendez back to goal, has to just move things all the way back now.
Songa with it. Garich can do some offensive work here.
Are trying to bend that ball, just doesn't end up working out. Now trying to win it back, good tracking from Brown to win things back. He's had a really good week so far as a striker for Winnipeg. 3 goals on the year.
Well, miscommunication there as Dealman's had to come almost out to half there to play it.
What a chance for Berube if he can win this. He does. Evan Berube with a good look at goal now. Low cross, blocked. Heads up play by Evan Berube is a little nonchalant from the KAW Valley defender. What a chance on goal Evan Berube almost had off the bench.
Well, corner kick following that.
Well struck, good opportunity. Melendez in the box and
just wide.
Nails that one. Wide left. Good play off the corner kicks here for Winnipeg, and KAW Valley's goalkeeper in no rush to get the ball back in play. Not a lot of options. The referee telling him on with it, please. So Strepo's still looking for an outlet to lay this ball to. Instead of just play it long.
Yeah.
Forces it from Garich, and
KAW Valley able to control the ball. I wouldn't say at will, but very well so far in the late stages of this one. They've been able to maintain possession, and that's what's holding Winnipeg away from making any advances towards the net.
Yeah, and a good job from Dealman to come out and get that bent ball. Just not enough curl on it. Melendez not happy with it. Goes out for a KAW Valley throw-in. Good tackle from Melendez. That should be a Winnipeg throw. Should have been a Winnipeg throw-in.
Stevenson
is instead still a KAW Valley throw-in, which was tried to be taken quickly by Stevenson.
And we want to also thank the volunteers who have worked to bring you our home games this season. All these folks are essential to our game days, and we appreciate their commitment to our team and to local soccer. A big thank you for our great game day volunteers.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
The ball girls from KAW Valley.
I think so. Awfully long way to go to the ball girl days.
Volunteers are everywhere in the PDL.
Absolutely.
Good job here by McWoods backing down Berube, but Garich is there.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad summer vacation trip. You go all the way to Winnipeg, nice and hot, stop in Thunder Bay on the way there.
A good challenge from Dodd. Exchanges a few shoves there. Dealman's under pressure now. Still under it. Able to get that ball away, luckily. Kalen Buda will try and lead an attack now. Renor Hoeksa just with the strong frame there. The
shakes the defender.
Big striker who you'd be surprised to know is 18.
Wow.
Should be offside there on Stevenson. Hoeksa, yeah, physical specimen, had his way with kids his own age in the Manitoba youth systems. Gets an opportunity now playing against some of the big boys with WSA and in the PDL. Avid kickboxer too, so you don't want to mess with him off the field either. Yeah,
big body and knows how to use it.
I'm sure that adds on to the abilities in soccer. It probably translates quite well with the
footwork and everything.
The footwork, flexibility, getting into it. Now KAW Valley will continue to try and chew off some more clock, making a pair of substitutes, and one of them will be Tucker Stevenson, who's had quite the match for himself. A couple goals, looked really good. In no rush to make his way off the pitch, obviously. Playing with the lead. Referee will join a running club with them, though, as they'll try and make their way off.
Saunter off there. Bit of gamesmanship there from the 22.
So it was an offside. Winnipeg will try to move this ball forwards here. get everybody up. Go for a goal, why not? Last game of the year. Played low by Berube for Melendez. Nice first touch. He wants to look at goal. He takes one, actually. Well hit off the crossbar. Follow-up from Hopesaws right into the goalkeeper. And wow, what a shot from Luis Melendez. Follow-up actually off the goalkeeper right back to Melendez. We'll try and chip him. Well saved and claimed there by Restrepo. A couple crazy plays there. Luis Melendez getting things going.
Still not gotten any word on any extra time.
Well hit ball by Melendez. He gets over top of that enough to put a little top spin on that. Now Jonathan Dodd. Much quieter in the second half, playing a bit deeper, trying to be just a support outlet, and with a lot of numbers pushed forward, just trying to help out on offense and defense. Long ball for McWoods now.
That's our flyover that we ordered for the opening ceremonies. That's just late now.
Good switch here, finds Berube, and Winnipeg still has an opportunity. There'll be at least a couple more attacks. We don't know how much time's left. Fourth official didn't bring the board with him today. Just speculation, but so we'll wait and see here. Nice low ball, Kasanga though. You got to just control that, take that risk, and bring that ball in. Because now KAW Valley can continue with possession, eat down the clock. Berube ends up shrugging away the KAW Valley player completely out of bounds. There's still got to be at least a couple minutes here for Winnipeg to lodge an attack.
Especially with that
with
late
the
water break. Yeah.
Songa will play it long, looking for Will Brown, who will get onto it. Good play for Garrett too. Good little touch. The center back with some footwork. Still Brown looking inside. Good tackle by Brown, but KAW Valley ends up winning it.
And time for one more push from either team.
Yeah, Dodd didn't get enough on that pass like he wanted to. That'll be played long into touch probably, unless it's kept in now. Throw in for Winnipeg, probably another minute. One more opportunity for an attack. Not enough on that from Kasanga. Tired legs maybe showing a bit there.
Very well could be. The heat has been real all day. I guarantee that we're at this time still not getting much of a reprieve from that heat that's been we've had a heat wave through Winnipeg for a good week now.
Too many touches from Hopesaw there in the middle, and gives it up a bit soft to the KAW Valley players. It's a good ball there to create some space, and really no rush to play that into the box. Fortunately, a corner kick. Not much left in this one.
Nope. And that'll do it. 2018 season is in the books for WSA Winnipeg. Ryan, thank you so much for aiding me in the booth all season long. And look forward to more next year, possibly.
Yeah, it's been a blast. Tough results here. Some good play from both teams. Credit to KAW Valley for a win, and try and get them next year, I guess. Yeah, a lot of credit goes to them. A real solid first season in this league, and a lot of good quality players. Talked about one already moving to the pro level. Tucker Stevenson, 9 goals on the year, so very impressive. And for Winnipeg, lots of highs to take out of this, and one more year of showcasing some talent with our new professional team that will join the new Canadian Premier League next year.
Right on. Well, appreciate it so much. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.